What's good, guys? How you doing? Name's Noir Tapes, back again with another video. Today I was putting in my weekly practice of making boom bap without any samples. So I started with this sample. I made this in Ableton just using a piano. I think I used a saxophone and a clarinet, I think it was, as like a little bit of an added layer. So this is the sample here. Started with some piano that sounded good, and then I needed some more layers, so I added a clarinet, and at first it had a hell of vibrato on it. I didn't add that, it just came when I opened up the preset, so it was a bit weird, but I fixed that, and I added some special effects to limit its stereo space and give it a prolonged sound. You probably won't notice it unless I mention it, but it's just to add thickness. And then I also added saxophone as like a horn. I normally use saxophone samples when I make these boom bap beats. I love having the delayed horn. I think that sound is so cool, so vintage and so awesome. So I sort of made that sound with a saxophone on in MIDI, so I think it sounds okay. But anyway, so that's the sample I started with. I chopped it up and then did some changing to it. You'll hear it here. So you sort of hear it sounds much slower. I actually had the drums already in the loop and I chopped them up and put them in as well. I sort of did the sample first, and then before importing it to the MPC I did the drums. And I put them into the MPC, and then I went back and imported the sample above it, so that way I could chop up the sample and then play it over the drums and find something that works. And so I flipped this really well. I ended up repitching it, and I played around with some of the chops, and I sort of got this pattern here. And I liked the way that sounded over the drums, so I laid it down, had the drums and the sample going, and then I decided to add the bass. And this is what I ended up with. I love that sound. I think it sounds incredible. I'm very impressed with how I managed to flip that into something that sounded crazy, because I thought the sample sounded okay. It was alright. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to go anywhere with it, but I figured I've already got the drums going, so I can just import it, and if it doesn't work, I can just start again. You know, patience is key, and making sure you pick the right sound is important, and I think it turned out great. So very sort of gangster. I like the way it sounds. You could definitely talk about some real shit on this beat, like for real. So I might make this a song as well. We'll see. I did that last week, the song. It's out now as well. You can find it in the video up in the top corner. Last week I turned the lo-fi beat I made with no samples into a full track. Just is what it is, you know. I want to turn these no sample tracks into proper songs. You know, I'm not going to get copyright claimed for them, so why not? But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll do a little set right now just so you can listen to the beat. I'll do some effects over it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.